The House Democrats have unveiled their budget proposal. What do you think?
Well, here we go, more taxes. So basically $1.2 billion in new and increased taxes. And the terrible thing is it completely raids the rainy day fund. It's just gone, nullified. And then it only leaves about $300 million in reserves set aside. So that's not very much of a cushion. I mean, what if something happens nationally or internationally, and we see things in the paper every day where there are economic crises going on. So this could really hurt our economic recovery.
So we've got $2 billion more in revenue, a 6.6% increase, and they still want more taxes.
Yeah, here we are. We're all still tightening our belts, right? I mean, they're not, clearly. $2 billion more is predicted to come in without us increasing taxes. So why do they want to increase taxes on top of that? The B&O tax that was set to expire, the businesses were planning on that expiring. That's part of their new package. The beer tax was set to expire. Well, not under their package. And some new taxes. Now, you know what it says on there? It says taxes to be determined. Oh, great. I can hardly wait to see what comes out next week.
And you said they tap into the rainy day fund. Doesn't that take a supermajority, a 3/5 vote?
Yeah, it does. And that's really ironic because they killed the 2/3 majority vote. We voted on a 2/3 Taxpayer Protection Act to honor what you guys have said 5 times. As a state, we've said we want a 2/3 requirement in both the House and the Senate before raising taxes. You know, not no new taxes, but just let's get a majority of us to agree before we raise taxes. And yet they ignored that, but somehow they think that they're going to be able to come up with a 3/5 majority vote on this rainy day fund. I don't think so.
And the Senate bipartisan budget had some yays and nays from both sides of the aisle. It was a compromise. You don't really see that with the House Democrat budget.
No, not at all. It's definitely more like a line in the sand. I mean, the Senate bipartisan budget had good things for both sides of the aisle, and the House Democratic budget doesn't. It's just more of the same. It's very partisan. It helps the people in Seattle, the big city people. Doesn't help the rural folks. But I'm hoping that we can work on it in committee or on the House floor and make some more changes to it. I mean, these numbers that are out there right now, I just want to caution you, none of them are going to stay the same. And I would like to point out that the House Republicans budget doesn't raise taxes and the Senate majority budget doesn't raise taxes. So it's just the House Democrats that are saying we need more money, more and more and more money. Where does it stop?